Hello? Is anyone out there? Hey. Do you have to say hey? Hey everyone! I'm in a rush. Not a huge rush. I don't know how to intro video. I don't know how to intro a video anymore. Don't know how to do it. I'm gonna do my makeup. And I have, so what's the time? It is 4:26. I have an event at 6. So I'm going to speed run my makeup a little bit. But I haven't filmed a makeup video in honestly years. And I feel like it's just time to get back to my roots, huh? It's just time to get back to them. So I've already done my skincare. I'm about to put on some sunscreen. But I've already done my skincare, so we're gonna skip that. Sunscreen I use, can you read it? Can you read it? It's Supergoop Daily Dose Hydration Plus SPF. It's a face oil sunscreen because I have the driest skin known to mankind. It's been a while since I've like done a video where I just like talk. You'll hear more about that when I upload the big one, the big video that I've been alluding to in my past video. But you know, it's been a while since I talked. I think that largely, honestly, I mean, I'll talk about this more in the actual video that I'm referring to, but I think part of the reason I stopped filming videos where I talk to the camera is because I think I got really into perfectionism in college. A lot of the perfectionism I'm working on right now has to do with my art and creating, my creative process in general. Beauty blender, it's dirty. Back to using beauty blenders. I haven't used them in a really long time, but I used it the other day, like when I started living here again, and I was like, wait, beauty blenders are like literally everything. I also obviously am not wearing my glasses, so one second. I'm using, I know this is a get ready with me, but I'd like to say the products. I'm using the Becca Ever Matte Shine Proof Foundation in Buff. Hashtag apply this to my face. Like, you know. And my neck. Yeah, I got very in my head basically through my 4 years of art college. I'm gonna put a little under my eyes too. Yeah, I got really in my head about making art and having things be perfect. Having things be like a finished product. Like one of my professors used to say, this was a Photoshop class, so it makes sense why he said this in that moment, but he was talking about how if you leave a mistake in something, him as an artist is going to like assume that you did that on purpose. And I don't know why, but that mentality has really hashtag stuck in my head, like very much so. I think it's because like I think that's kind of one of my fears, is that people are looking for mistakes, right? So I was like, oh, it's kind of just my mistake in the real world. What? It's kind of my fear in the real world. So, yeah. My mom the other day literally said the rudest thing to me. She said that it looks like I'm wearing brown eyeshadow around my eyes when I don't have concealer or foundation on under my eyes, and that is so rude. I know you're watching this, Mom. That was so rude. How have I been doing, you ask? How have I been doing since I last fully spoke to you guys? I have been changing. That's what I'll say. I've been changing a lot since we last talked. I think honestly last time I filmed a makeup video was before college. Like, I don't think I have, like, sat down to record me doing my makeup since before college, so I am, like, a literal, completely different person. I'm gonna use the Laura Mercier to set my under eyes because they will crease if I don't. I mean, to catch you up, I've been, you know, I went to college, I got my degree in studio art, which is cool. I did indeed get a degree. I graduated. And it's been a year actually since I graduated, so while I haven't been on YouTube, I've still been making art. You can look at my art Instagram or my shop if you want to buy some stickers or some other accoutrements for your life. I have some mugs. I have a tote bag. I'm going to make some t-shirts soon. And also more designs coming soon, so look out for that. Now I'm going to do my eyebrows. I used the Milk Kush Fiber Brow. Since you last saw me, I also had many jobs. There's a hair on my lip. I've had many jobs since you last saw. I worked retail, I worked at Sephora, which was an experience. I love makeup, obviously. In fact, my channel used to be dedicated to makeup. However, I have a different view when it comes to makeup now, you know. It's not everything I once dreamed it to be. This is the Milk Makeup Concealer, Flex Concealer. It's also rubbed off in Golden Nude. And I'm going to use this to spot conceal my blemishes on my neck and chin. Great concealer. It looks a little darker than the foundation, but usually she blends out pretty well. And I'm also going to add a little bit of the e.l.f. concealer in Medium Peach, just so we have a little bit to mix here. Other than graduating, yeah, I worked at Sephora. I don't want to talk about work. Why am I talking about work? Obviously, I moved. I'm not in the same place. I have my own apartment now, which is cool. I'm using the Milani blush, baked powder blush in Rose D'Oro. And I place my blush like up here because I like to, you know, my cheekbones, a little on the nose. I'm not as heavy on the blush as I used to be. This is actually kind of a lot. I used to be so heavy on the blush. I was actually just watching Doja Cat's old e-girl makeup tutorial last night, and I was like, we used to, like, it was insane in 2020. So I'm gonna go straight in for some Fenty highlight in these shades, the Fire Crystal and Lightning Dust. I actually got this. This was the only gratis. I just scratched it. This is the only gratis I got the entire time I worked at Sephora. Can you believe that? I sure can't. Mascara, I used the Colossal, which is also rubbed off, the Maybelline Colossal. It's fine. Nothing to write home about. I feel like I used to have so much more to say. And I think that also comes from this era of myself where I've become very, I guess you could say, like, soft-spoken when it comes to the camera. And then I guess I overthink it and I'm like, I don't know what to say. Instead of just mogging for the camera. I feel like coming back to YouTube. I'm just kind of like, it's kind of funny because I feel like me and the camera are becoming acquainted again. Me and the camera are becoming acquainted again, and I don't know who you guys are and you don't know who I am, and that feels really weird. I'm also gonna powder my smile lines because I love to smile. I love to smile and I love to laugh. Are you watching me do my makeup right now? What the hell is wrong with you? My hair is getting so frizzy from the humidity. It's literally raining today and I know I'm not going to be able to wear my hair out. Oh, it's okay. And I kind of want to throw contour on. Is that crazy? And I don't think it is, but it feels crazy. Does it feel crazy? I don't know. Maybe I do it. I have the NARS, or I was gonna say Orgasm Blush. This is the NARS Laguna Bronzer, another classic from them. As you can see, I used a lot. This is, I don't know where I got this, but this is obviously a tiny little sample size, but I haven't gone through it. And I swear my makeup brushes are just stained. Like, this is clean, genuinely. It's, I don't know. But I'm gonna dip into this, I guess. Dabble do ya. And I just like to focus it. I focus it where everyone else focuses it. Except like a little bit upwards more than normal, I guess, because again I'm trying to get the London look. And that this huge forehead I have, just a little bit on there, just a touch, just make it look a touch smaller, just a touch. And I'm not gonna, I used to put some on my jawline, but I don't like that because I have a face shape that I think, I have a very soft jawline. Like, I obviously don't have like a like jawline. And when I put contour on it, it looks really weird. Like, really strange. I'm realizing. It doesn't look really strange, but it looks like it just doesn't look right. And you don't look right. And you're sick. You're a sick individual. So I turned my monitor around for this video, so I can't see myself, and I feel like it's helping. Maybe the problem was just that I can't see myself when I film. I get too in my head about it. I do have Aquaphor on, but I'm going to put a little bit more chapstick on, just so that my lip tint doesn't go into the creases and cracks of my lips. So, yeah, I mean, like, we're almost done, which is good because I literally, I need to go, and I just remembered that. Okay. I feel like I should do, like, something to my eyes, no? Yes? Maybe? Maybe a slight, just little something. Now I'm going to bring out something that may trigger some, may make some smile, and may make some click to another video. I'm going to use the James Charles palette. I'm going to use the James Charles palette. Is that okay with everyone? Yeah, I bought this in high school. Yeah, I still use it because I'm not going to throw it out. Remember when everyone was throwing these out and, like, gutting them? Which, do what you will. I'm not saying James Charles is a good person by any means. But I paid for this. So, I'm going to use it. I'm going to take, like, an angled brush. And I'm gonna take a brown, I think, and just do like a little soft little wing. Is that crazy? Is that crazy? I'm gonna take perhaps this brown. I'm actually going to get out a little mirror so that I can see what I'm doing, because again, I'm not wearing my glasses. Isn't it weird that I have to wear glass that someone made at a specific, like, how do glasses even work? It's like the thickness of the lens and the curvature of the lens in your eye, like, it bends light so that you can see better. What? What? I mean, like, thanks. I can see, but literally what? Who gave you the recipe and the formula for that? That's what I'm wondering. Guys, I want my freckles to come out. Is that so much to ask? I'm also going to define my beauty mark. I already have one right here, but I'm gonna define it because I can. Whoa. I just made like a Nike swoosh on my lip. Okay, well. How did that go so wrong? It's literally a dot. I'm also just gonna put some beauty marks on where I have acne. I think we all know this trick. We all know and love this trick. Okay, so beauty marks on. Tiki spots off. Okay. I did watch the Cat Noir and Ladybug movie, and I was quite confused. Because I was like, what? And then they're like, it's not canon. I don't know. Who knows what they're doing? And who knows what my hair is doing? It's really sad. And brushing it is not gonna help. It's gonna make it more frizzy. But that's okay. How do you guys feel about this top? How do you guys feel about it? I don't, it doesn't fit me. I have to do some stuff in the back to make it fit, but it's so cute. Anyway, let's do lips because I need to go. Alright, so I'm gonna use Miss, the Bitten Lip Stain. Bitten Lip Stain in color Tempt. I slightly overlined my top lip, okay? Is that crazy? Don't say it's crazy. I'm also gonna do that. I just saw this. I've never done this before, so let's see if it looks good. I'm gonna try that thing where people like draw in the corners of their lips to bring them out. I don't know. And then I'm gonna use a little concealer to clean my lips up. I'm gonna use another little tiny brush, a different one, to just blend out the concealer I just put around my mouth. Here, I'll do it back here so you can see, because you have to see everything. God. Now that that's done, so I have lips. I just put my lips on. You know, I take them off at night and I just put them back on. And I'm going to put a little red in the center. I have this Sephora cream lip stain that I'm gonna use in the center. It is in the shade 01. Just right there. Hello, my camera died. But I'm done. Here's the finished look. And here's a baby. Alright, I literally have to go, but I will check back in another video, I suppose.